Hey guys, this is Divine Fine Line Tarot, and this tarot is reflecting on self. So, you as an individual, or you as a society, confirmation verb. So, like I told you in my last reading, I just talked about the love reading, y'all, that I just posted. I was watching, the movie National Treasure, and I low-key was kind of getting upset at Nicolas Cage, the character Benjamin Gates, I think that's his name in the movie, because he was doing a little bit too much over-explaining, self-explaining, and just instead of like, hey, we need to go here, here, and here. Instead of just being like, we need to go here because this, and that, And I was getting upset, but, obviously they got to add dialogue to the movie and script, but I just started channeling, like, my own personal life and things that I see here on TikTok, and what's going on in the world. Yeah, so I have a song, the channel song that I was thinking about 101 as I say this, confirmation song, while I was watching the movie, and coincidentally it played today. I played the song today while I was cleaning, doing spring cleaning, but this song is Angels by Chance the Rapper, and specifically the part where it's like, wear your halo like it's the new fashion. And honestly, wearing the new halo is basically being your authentically self, y'all. Literally, being your authentically self is that. But I also do want to say, sorry, I went through and this, y'all. What I do want to say, though, also, too, in the movie when they were talking about, robbing, the Library of Congress for the Declaration of Independence, one for words, I say this, and TikTok, this is for education purposes only. We're not really doing that. I'm just referencing a movie, okay? He was reading the Declaration of Independence, and I basically wrote it down because, like I said, I'm using my phone. So it says that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of the end, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and institute a new government. And I know I'm like, well, you're talking about yourself, but also 2 and 2 is a sentence, y'all. But also, I feel like people don't realize, like, you are your own institute. You are your own government. Yourself is your own government. That's your own institute. So when you want to implement something new, you have to get rid of it, right? You have to get rid of it, right? So, for example, if you want to lose weight, you can fast, eat right, exercise, right? You're getting rid of your old self and instituting something new. And like I said, this reading is just about, self and your authenticity and your higher self, and yeah, the Judgment card. Yes, y'all. And like I'm saying, like, and if you can see, like, all the people are like holding their hands out, to the angel playing the trumpet, and it's just giving, like, for example, right? 303 says, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks lately, and this is not to offend anybody, okay? Please. Like I said, this is a collective, general self-preservation, self-identifying reading, okay? I've been hearing a lot of people, like, talk about things that they got already before they even get it, And what I mean by that is, yeah, 2 of Pentacles, y'all. As y'all can see, like, what I mean by that is, like, for example, I saw this creator talking about, like, how she got this opportunity, and she's already talking about it, and then she posted a video talking about it, right? And then literally 2 days later, I see the video of her posting it. And I'm not saying, like, you have no right to, 350 that says talk about Carisha Burt. I'm not saying that you don't have the right to talk about your accomplishments and your goals and things that you're being gifted to, but at the same time, like I said in the movie, he self-explains too much. Like, instead of him saying that we need to go to the Library of Congress, right? He's like, we need to go to the Library of Congress because according to the Library of Congress, this book has this, and that, and there's also these books around the vicinity. He could have just left it at, I got, we need to go to the Library of Congress. For you, like, I, need to go to this institute. And leave it at that. And let the people wonder, what does that mean? Like, what are you doing? Let them wonder, because that builds up your energy, your abundance. Let people think that they know what you're going to get, so that when you get it, they have no idea, or they have no clue, or don't even say nothing at all and just pop out with it. Just pop out with it. And I just heard, too, when it comes to how a lot of creators here on TikTok, 444, as I say this, y'all, are, talking about the 8 genocides and, like, oh my God, our government, like I said, and this is not to call anybody out, because like I said, you call your own self out, but not fixing yourself. You call your own self out by not looking in that mirror yourself, okay? You do. 5 of 5 as I said on the timer, y'all. But, what does that say? Sorry, y'all. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, y'all. Like I said, you call your own self out when you don't acknowledge, when you don't look in that mirror and acknowledge. Like, so we're all talking about like how our government is trash, how all the governments are trash, but yet, per the Declaration of Independence, y'all, we're not finding ways to get them out. And I feel like people are afraid to do it by any means necessary. Yes, King of Wands, y'all. Like, y'all are afraid to stand in that truth. We all went to school, right? We all learned about the Declaration of Independence in middle school up to high school, right? And even the law school, you learn about it in law school. And we have lots of lawyers here on TikTok. And like I said, I have yet to hear any of them give ideas and solutions on how we can actually implement what the Declaration of Independence is saying. Just like when it comes to your life, right? 5 hours it is. When it comes to your life, like, how are you gonna implement, you know, you wanting to eat right? Okay, so does that mean you're gonna start fasting first to see if you can fast first and not like intermediate fasting, slow fasting, or just eating fruits and vegetables, cut out carbs, cut out dairy, you know? Or, you know, you want to get that boom boom, you know, to get that booty. Okay, so are you actually going to go to the gym? Or if you can't go to the gym because you hate to be perceived, go on walks. Go on walks helps build your booty too. Not just going to the gym and doing squats. Like, I feel like people just think that, and this is no disrespect, but the influencers on TikTok, all the little influencer girls be like, oh, go to the gym and do these squats and do these little things, these. But you can go walking too. Walking builds your muscles. It builds from the feet up. How you think a lot of Southern ladies got them booties, baby? We don't always go to the gym, baby. We walk. We walk. We walk. We don't always have to go to the gym for that, baby. And some of us are naturally grown. Look, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Yeah, like I said, this reading is more so about self, like how as yourself as individual fits in this society and what is your goal. Like I said, in the movie, like I said, I was getting annoyed about this man because, and I'm not going to cap, 707 said, there's parts where I skipped because I was like, I don't want to hear him talk. I don't want to hear him talk because, like I said, you're just over-explaining yourself. And I feel like a lot on TikTok, we have come, sorry, my phone was cricket. We have come to the age where we feel like we need to over-explain ourselves so we don't offend people. But even for myself, I've realized to come to the fact, if I have a thought and feeling and I feel some type of way, I'm going to express it. And if you don't like it, I don't care you don't like it. It wasn't for you. There are going to be people who feel the exact same way that you do. Like, we're all feeling what's going on in society, right? So I feel like when people get mad that someone's not saying this right or you're not saying it politically correct, and I'm just like, we're living in times where our own government isn't even being politically correct. So why are you trying to check me for being politically correct? You know? Yes, look. Page of Wands. Like, yeah, like we're all out here trying to check each other instead of checking yourself first. Like, I just heard check yourself before you wreck yourself. Like, I always feel like at the end of the day, like, people who are always quick to check someone and tell some people that you shouldn't be this, like, especially like I said, it's not gonna offend a lot of people, but the think piece people who are always trying to tell you, you need to think this, you need to think that. Baby, are you living in that truth first before you're telling people to go do that? You know what I'm saying? And then anything comes, even with the whole government, is the government really out here for his people before you try to tell another government how to be for its people? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, yes, Knight of Swords. Like, how are you going to try to come for me when you're not even, when your home is missing a roof? I just heard missing some shingles. How are you going to come for me when you have a house built of hay? I just heard 3 little pigs, and my house is built with fucking stone concrete. You know, like I said, also too, like I said, this is just a generalized reading, you know, self-reading, but I'm saying, like I said, I'm seeing a lot of people who are coming on TikTok and then they're talking about getting this job, getting this thing and getting that, and then later down the line, they end up losing it. It's because you had too many people in your energy to play with it. Y'all hear that? Like I said, for me, if I do something, I'm just going to pop out and do it. I'm not going to tell nobody because at the end of the day, I don't need people's validation. And I know it's good to have people be like, oh, congratulations. But baby, your ancestors congratulated you when they gave you that idea, when they gave you that promotion, when they gave you that, you know? Or if you have family and you're close with your family congratulated you. They told you, yes, baby, you're going to get this. Yes, baby, I'm so happy for you. So why do you need to come to the internet and vocalize it? And like I said, I feel like a lot of us have got to the point where we just want to, our experiences, our gratitudes and stuff. And then when people say something negative about it, then you get mad. If you never expressed it in the first place, nobody can get mad. You know?